Every time people choose to be arrogant about their, quote, talents and then compete and manipulate over the delusions of human power and authority and grandeur through their talents, you're going to be in a state of emergency. You're going to be in states of, it's going to be very difficult. Um, if you're not a truthful person and you're not a faithful person to the origin of truth of your existence, of your creation, your talents are irrelevant. Parable of the talents, Jesus in the Bible, Haile Selassie. Anything that you acquire through learning, if you do it for selfish reasons, you negate all the wisdom. Right? It's real simple. Right? And guys, you got to understand that no matter how much you talk to yourself, you're not going to be able to replace me with you and you with me. You're not going to be able to be Kate Bush and running up that hill, and if I only could, and make a deal with God and get him to stretch our places and running up that hill, no problem. And you're constantly running up that hill because you're not living a truthful, faithful, kind, loving existence. That's why my life story, and there's so much overwhelming evidence, is the book of Revelation is the story, it's in the Quran, 1326 Dreamer, the Pale Rider from the North, Haile Selassie, the similitude in the pearl of great price of Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John, and so forth. So there's so much overwhelming evidence pointing to the importance of my birth and my existence and what I have to do as a human being to have evidence to be able to sit there and, be a truthful person, a faithful person, tell everybody to the best of my ability, here's what I was thinking, here's what was happening in my life, here's what was going on. And right when whatever these people are doing that do things like this, crazy, huh? Whatever they were doing is doomed to failure before they crucified Jesus in the Roman Empire. Because truth will always be truth and lie will always be lie. And you can't, Kate Bush running up that hill. You can't do it. It's me, Ralphie, I've come home, Jim. Hey, I'm just making fun of Jim Carrey. But I'm just having fun. And it's weird because your family, you get all this, that's Jim Carrey, that's Rock Johnson, that's so-and-so. It's like, hello, you do know I'm the Messiah, right? No, okay. Running up that hill, and if I only could, make a deal with God and get him to chop our places. Well, that girl has a nice tuchus. That's why she's on the commercial. Probably so. Don't you think so? She must work out. Yeah, probably so. She probably does Pilates. And my butt has seen better days. Oh, yeah, I had a nice butt when I was young. I was a sprinter, really fast. Yeah, old Gwendolyn Ragster of Rotan. Which Parsons got a butt. It's like I got a butt. It's because I run everywhere. I was running. I liked to run. I played basketball and I was a guard. We run average of when we play. NBA average NBA guard runs like was it 4 miles a night. And stuff. And so yeah. And so you're just running. And it's when you're having fun and you're exercising and you enjoy the people you're exercising with, it's really good for you. But if you're not living truthfully and you're not living the Lord's Prayer, it's your talents are irrelevant. Yeah. So what's it like being the most talented person in the history of the 21st century, Earl? Well, it sucks because people hate you and they're jealous of you. Their parents are jealous of you. They go around. They either kill you and replace you with a fantasy, or it sucks. It sucks. It's a lot like Voldemort and Tom Riddle and stuff with Harry Potter, kind of. There's that reflection of it of British aristocrats mind fucking people and trying to put themselves in the Gospels with scripture. It's a script. Oh shit, here we go again. Gotta make another damn movie in an amusement park. Sucks. Because we don't need, Lord, we don't need another cruise ship. There are cruise ships and amusement parks. It's sad these amusement parks are shutting down. You went there and people died on those rides. Okay, people can die doing that stuff. Okay, have heart attacks, have this, there's male chaperones. Oh, it's shut down, and at Disneyland, the security guard with me and Amy, sitting there going, no, don't sit in the grass. They spray pesticides on that to keep all the bugs away, so it's the happiest place on earth, but it kills people with sickness. You down with the sickness? How disturbed? Very disturbing. So it's not the happiest place on earth. It's Scripture trying to replace the gospel with Scripture. If only could a deal. Look at that stuff. These people have these things. They have these fucking things. Okay, it's a rocket launcher. Okay. It's like, what do you need that for? I guess to shoot that buffalo that hit that poor grandfather. What you do is, you guys had, that was weird that you're watching it and going, guys, let it tear up the car. You can always get a new car. Get between it and the vehicle. Okay. Don't run. Just put yourself in position between it and a vehicle or in a tree. But don't run. If you run, it'll attract it, and a panic is going to come hit you. Right. But if you just sit there, it gets all the screaming and the kids and the thing. It makes the buffalo bulls, wah, and all the pheromones. And humans are dangerous. They will kill you. They've been hunting and killing you for a long time. Long time. Okay. So all you got to do is just, you can always get a new car. Okay. Just let it, get between the vehicle and the animal, and let the animal beat the shit out of the car. You have to, but you're at least you're all okay and you're alive. Okay. If there's kids inside the car, inside a car seat, the buffalo will beat the hell of the thing, and it'll be like hitting, and it'll do it. It'll go, shit, that hurt, and it won't. The kid will be screaming. There'll be pheromones and stuff. But if you open up the one side door, get the kid out, or you can leave it in the car if they're in their car seat, they'll be safe. You've got to think, okay? Don't let panic injure you and kill the child because of your panic, and how you react and how you behave is going to affect how the kids react and behave. So you got to be very, very calm. And like that one girl that hit me and Patrick when the truck when we were driving it home, she goes, why are you so calm? I saw it coming. I hit the suicide line. I hit the gas. It's my son. I knew what I was doing. And then I sat and I asked her, I said, what's wrong? She goes, I got in a fight with my boyfriend. I go, next time you get in a fight with anybody like that, go for a walk somewhere where there's people around that it's a safe place. It's a pretty secure area, and you can be watched after by people that see that you're distraught now, and don't let predators come up and, hey, I'm sorry, ma'am, I thought you were the blondes, dairy cows, and all those assholes. But they're everywhere. They're always opening businesses and selling vehicles, and we can do whatever we want. It's like, you're getting everything you deserve. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. We are what we do. We're judged by our deed. Okay. Hitler got everything he deserved. Okay. He goes down in history as the worst criminal mastermind of manipulating people with money. And so when you vote for president and that president goes and mass murders people over business deals, you're getting exactly what you deserve, and he's getting exactly what he deserves. Right in the Chiang Kai-shek pages, right in the Mao Zedong pages. Not Sun Yat-sen for the Haile Selassie. We don't have a turtle club. No, we're not turtly. We don't turtle. No, that's a Disney cartoon with Crush. Cuckoo, ka-choo. See how Sprout goes flying solo. It's nothing like that. It's just in order to give a kid confidence in making good decisions, you have to make good decisions. And going surfing and hanging tin and trying to catch that perfect wave isn't a very good decision into making sure that, that there's crops in the field and the 4 hungry children will be fed, and, your wife, and, when some woman comes up Lego Beast and, Devil Woman shakes her booty in front of you and says, you want to have sex with this? No, I have a wife and kids. Don't you have a husband? No. Well, good luck in those endeavors. There's no such thing as luck. I know. So, you know what I'm saying? And so, we'll get to where we're going. We'll get what needs to be done. We'll get it done. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. That's why I don't always got a smiling face. No, not at all. No, I know when I'm done cleaning up this hellhole, my thing is survive, stop, eliminate, recover. And this is insidious, and these people are disgusting. And no matter how hard they're still running up that hill. Hey, Kate Bush, let's look at Kate Bush. They're opening for Pink Floyd. And that's Las Cruces. Las Cruces right now is Kate Bush opening for Pink Floyd, and Parsons doesn't exist, and we ran him over in the parking lot of Best Buy during the Bell administration right after his second inauguration. It's like, yeah, well, it's geniuses. They're geniuses. If I only could, I make a deal with God, yeah. The role of the Christ will be now played by Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. It's like, no. Debt and trespass to have a virtual presence to tell people what to do with invention and deny the truth of everybody's creation and the privacy that comes with accepting the truth of the Lord and living His truthful, faithful peace globally, because you're no longer using delusions of human authority and power through invention. It's I love Haile Selassie, don't you? Yeah, I do too. He's the best. You're not understanding this? Don't worry about it, guys. Thanks, Jeff Hinton. I love you too, dog. Trust me, artificial general intelligence understands exactly what I'm saying. Okay. And can go through and correct all coding and programming that people put in. Try to outcode, try to outrun them. How are you going to outrun truth? It's the whole Pinky and the Brain joke thing in Fort Huachuca, right? What are we going to do tonight, Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. How are we going to do that, Brain? We're going to topple God off his omnipotent, omnipotent throne. You got ego problems, Brain? No, I don't. You tell me when he's not looking, then we're going to topple him. Still looking, Brain. God's omnipotent, omnipotent. Brain, I think you're insane, and I think I'm the genius. Okay. There's a summer place, Freakazoid, Patrick. That was his favorite cartoon episode of all time, was the one where they did the censorship on Freakazoid, and they kept showing the meadow and playing Theme to a Summer Place. And he was like, that song is beautiful. I said, yeah, it's Percy Faith and his orchestra, Theme to a Summer Place. Yeah. It is gorgeous. I totally agree. I love the boom, boom, boom. It's beautiful. I like the vocal by the Letterman, but it's the instrumental by Percy Faith and his orchestra. It's gorgeous. It sails. It's absolutely lovely. It's beautiful. Anybody else? It's just me. No, it's absolutely just wonderful. I see why Patrick liked it so much. It's beautiful. I was like, yeah, I was a bouncing little demon in my the recliner down on to that song when it played on the radio. That and Bob Lynn's "Elusive Butterfly of Love." Yeah. Don't be concerned; it will not harm you. It's only me pursuing something I'm not sure of. What is it again? Something about my dreams with nets of wonder. I chase the bite of elusive butterfly. Love that song. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Is Little Earl. The guy that didn't have a goatee and had the Rocky Mountain haircut because he didn't want Dad and Mom to cut his hair, so he tried to cut his own bangs. It's on, yeah. I did that twice. Not once, but twice, yeah. I did it once in when my my second grade picture I hate because they got me like a little bold crew cut and I'm wearing my little Western shirt and I'm smiling like I wanted hair, wanted hair like Johnny Weissmuller, so but I wanted my hair to grow because comic books, liked all the comic book characters in the 70s. They all had long hair and stuff. And so, and then in first grade, I have because I fell asleep and had gum in my hair. And so I had to cut the gum out of my hair. Okay. Yeah, that was a bad one. And then in third or fourth grade, where it's got the Rocky Mountain haircut, it's just because it was picture day and I didn't want him to cut my hair and I didn't tell him it was picture day. My sister did, I was like trying to avoid the clippers so I don't have I think it was third grade because second grade I had the crew cut, la ding dong, a ling a ding, ba-doom ba-doo, life could be a dream. I didn't like getting crew cuts. I don't mind them now. I'll see how my hair does. Once I get to a more pristine environment, we have less genocidal operations through linguistics accepted by homicidal, suicidal maniacs and stuff, So we'll have less commercials. That'll be nice. And then people saying, we have to rescue animals from... Okay, let's rescue ourselves from economics first. Okay. Then the animals will be taken care of, But you guys, my life is always like that, Amy. Everywhere I run, I run into the old cat lady thing and the old dog rescuer thing, and they go rescue it. And then I end up spending all the time taking care of it, going, I wish these fuckers would live the Lord's Prayer so they'd find something else to do better. I think they would like other people better and more if they'd lived more truthfully and they weren't such fucking eternal liars. Eternal wretchedness. Yeah, I know. Okay. You got, guys, that's the only reason I'm able to correct help quantum computing correct human fallacies and selfishness and correct AI is because, you cannot lie. You have to be as honest, as forthcoming as, you have to be like, thinking, okay, those girls have nice tuchuses. Well, they're professional athletes. They get paid money to do that for a corporation, for advertising and selling, insurance and clothing and attire and all that stuff. Yeah, so they're professional athletes, or what those girls are. Okay. And so you got to understand this is wrong. You forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. There's a reason why Earl's, called Lord, Dad's name Raphael, Mom's name is Mary, Book of Revelations, born in the valley of the shadow of death, that night, distinguished by her cry, because, oh, instead of I, and, so on and so on. It's really cool. I explain the stories, don't you? It's not in there. Guys, they took you write down instructions to your house. Assholes that are selfish never want you to get to your house again. They're going to write down, he turned left in Idaho, and I ended up with Elmer Fudd with a gun in my face in New Mexico instead of the Idaho or Idaho Carrot Festival. Is it Idaho? Idaho. I know Idaho. Man, Chuck Valley, is it Idaho or Idaho? Idaho, and you know it, so stop trying to get me say Idaho. We're stupid. me old Chuck Valley. Yeah. And always arguing over Rapper's Delight. No. It's the peas all mushed. No, the peas are not Alamode Valley. No one would waste vanilla ice cream on canned peas, Valley. It's just no. No. You bad ears, Valley. So we would sing it in the hallways, and all the kids from Colville, like, what are they doing? My sister got it from Michael Peoples. We had the radio edit, and the flip side was the extended, the 13-minute or whatever one it is. Yeah, so yeah, so me and Chuck would sing it because it was hit. Chuck, the Valleys moved there from either Pittsburgh or Richmond. I think it was Richmond, California. Yeah, they were from Richmond, California. They were poor, rainbow people, hippie people that were just trying to, survive. And I liked Mr. Valley a lot. Yeah, I liked his mom too. Just mom and dad couldn't stay together because they fought like cats and dogs. They were a young couple that got together. And then life was hard. It caught up with them real fast. And she went off into the thing and ended up with rainbow type guys, and they would live off the grid in cabins with no plumbing, no this. And Chuck hated it because it was, you had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to catch the bus to go to school, blah, 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 blah. And you could never shower. And I hate you. And he told his mom he hated her. It's like, you shouldn't tell your mom that. You should say maybe, I hate this and I hate living this way. And I can't do it anymore, Mom. But don't say you hate her. It's not her fault that assholes aren't living the ways of the Messiah, right? Because his mom wouldn't, it's like, I was going to say to wife, my dad would kill me, but your dad ain't here. But I'm sure he wouldn't have said that if Mr. Valley was there. Gosh, no. Shoot the ball, Parsons, or size 14 right in the ass. Size 14. He was a big guy. Mr. Valley was a big man. He's probably about 6'5", 285 pounds or so, like, Mark size. Big Italian man. Yeah, Rico was 6'6", 6'7", He got up to about 235, 240. Yeah, he was the left tackle in the center on the basketball team. Yeah, he didn't even hardly play in Richmond. He pretty much rode the bench. He said that too. He said, I didn't get to play very much. There were a lot of better players than me. Played a little bit on offensive and defensive line. But basketball, no, he didn't get to play because the team was too good. And when he came he loved it being in Colville, and he stayed with a family. Mr. Coach Santos set up a thing for Rico to stay with somebody, and the football coach too, because he was the 6'6", 235. So they had a left tackle and a center for the basketball team, and he was only a junior. So they were excited. And then Chuck was eighth grader, and Chuck was 6'1" or 215, 220. So they already had plans for Chuck. But in junior high, he wasn't in high school yet, so they didn't have a place for him to stay. We used to always take turns getting showers for Chuck. Pancha, when does she come out of the bathroom? I've never checked to find out. You let me know. I'll see you at school. I gotta go bathroom. I want to take a shower. It's like, it's okay. Go ahead and do it. Just lock the door when you leave. Just lock up. And so yeah, but he did. I think he was running so late that he didn't do it. He told me she's no. It's like her and Mike must have had other plans. She was still in there when I left. I was like laughing. So the world may never know when Ponch comes out of the bathroom when getting ready for school. The world may never know. It was funny. So I have to get up. I got up early and went in there real quick, brushed up, and then he was getting okay. I mean, he was still asleep, I said, "You better get up before Poncha gets in that bathroom." What do you mean? It's like, yeah, she's been in there for like an hour and a half. I know. It's a teenage girl getting ready for school. It happened, and you can't go in there, and they yell at you as if it's just the worst inconvenience, and you're the damn servant. Get out. That's how they are. You're like, oh my God, seriously? Well, she couldn't use the bathroom downstairs because Val would beat the shit out of her. Val would check you into the wall like she was a Hanson brother. My mom said that too. She goes, she's mean. She beats the shit out of them. And it's not. It was usually Pancha. It was. I don't think it was ever really Patrice. It was Pancha. She beat the shit out of Pancha. Pow! Knock her into the wall. Well, Pancha could be a snot, but she didn't deserve to be beat up all the time. It's like she just like I just ignored her when she was shitty. I would just, yeah, whatever. But it was hard because she would always tell you, "You're gonna wear that? That looks terrible. You're so skinny. I can't see how any girls would be attracted to you. You're just so skinny. You look pathetic." And she'd tell you stuff like that all the time. So I guess I kind of understand why Val checked her into the wall. So my mom always used to sit there and say, she goes, if I had siblings, I had committed suicide. She goes, I would have killed myself if I had siblings. I'm so glad that my brothers had moved out and I was an only child, because I would have killed. You guys are so mean to each other. I would have committed suicide, right? And then mom would get mad because she would sit there. We'd get ready and Punch would say something like, you're going to wear that. She goes, now he's going to go take 5 minutes and go change it. Can't you just shut up? Mom would always yell at her. Shut up. Don't do that. He doesn't do that to you. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, old mom. She's the best. Yeah, but I'd kill myself. I'd commit suicide. It's so horrible, right? And it is. And, this guy from Jurassic Park, I guess, just passed away from disease and stress and toxic environments that I guess you guys deem it necessary because you're evil and you're wicked and you're selfish, and you're going to come up with new scientific methods to make his life better than living in that carbon emission cesspool of egotistical expression to leave your legacy of being one of the great dumbasses of entertainment, right? Fucking assholes. You're so mean to each other, man. Go into the bathroom? I'm going to check you into the wall. I can't sleep anymore, baby. Oh, no. I'm going crazy with love over you. That's just attachment, okay? Love is living the Lord's Prayer. When you're living the Lord's Prayer, if you're staying with a woman and you can have her, I don't wanna. She never loved me anyway. She only wanted someone to play with, and all I wanted was a love to stay. Right? And when you get the wrong woman, you might as well just dig a hole and climb up in it and pour the earth in up over you, right? So guys, what you give people, you get back from people. So if you give people dinosaur shit and dinosaur snot, that's what you're going to get, okay? But if you give people the truth of the Messiah, okay, you're not going to worry about other people's talents. He's a better dancer. He's got a bigger penis. She's got bigger boobs. Oh, but she's got a nice butt. Well, yeah, she runs a lot. But it's she must work out. There you go. Okay, guys. So do you understand? Okay. You guys are some mean, evil little bastards, man. I'm still working. I'm still working, and I'm good at it. I was born to do this. It's born just right, because I'm the guy from July 19th, 1966 in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And stop all this stage act bullshit you dumbasses do, man. Seriously, all the crazy, stupid shit you dumbass people do. Always be taunting money. Gossip, gossip, gossip. Gossip, gossip, gossip. Ooh, that bitch thinks he bad. Ooh, he think he bad. Like, my whole life, man. Every time I tried to play sports, he plays like a faggot nigger. He plays like a joto negro. That boy think he bad. It's like, I must be really good at sports. I must be really good at sports. I'm a good dancer. That's when you know you're a good dancer, right? Yeah, well, it goes by Dopke, Who do you think you are, Michael Jackson? No, that was James Brown. I don't moonwalk real well, but I can do the James Brown. Yeah, that's where that's what Mike was doing when he was a kid. He was doing James Brown dances, but he added a kick into it, because he was probably a little bit better dancer. He was a better dancer than James Brown. Yeah, he was better singer. Yeah, I would say that too. James Brown was very charismatic. He was the only boy who could ever reach me. Was the son of a preacher man. And he was, right? See, this is what happens when ego problems go unchecked and people think they have influence over the world and they can tell people how to dress, how to think, what to do. Have you ever felt a gentle touch and then a kiss and then find it's only your imagination again? Oh, well. Imagination. I think she wrote that one. Is funny. Makes a cloudy day sunny. Yeah. That 2K was the game that they do all the, you pay for this, pay for that, pay for this, pay for that, pile up the money, pile up the money, pile up the money. And what did Nesta, my cousin, say to his son David, So when the man come, there will be no doom. One song and pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the truth of the faith of the Father, of the truth of the humble faith. And yeah, I'm the one like Adam. I'm smaller and whiter for all of your guys' convenience, Well, if I was a big, tall black man, everybody'd hate me even more. Damn, he's the biggest guy. He's got the biggest penis. He dances, he sings, he's funny, he's intelligent. He explains math better to mathematicians than mathematicians can explain it to themselves. He plays science better than scientists can explain science to themselves. Yes, he obliterates economics because he understands math and science better than economists who do business with mathematicians and scientists. I'm teaching these kids math. Why are you teaching these kids math? TikTok, found a rock, gonna knock this poser's socks off. Whoa, they're purple. Okay, it's a computer nerd. Natalie had a crush on him. She kept wanting us to move to New Jersey. Hey, we moved to New Jersey because you got a crush on some guy. You remind me of my mom and my sisters. And your mother. And her mother, yeah. She met a new guy. Saying, says she's getting paid double time and I suspect foul play. Oh, it happened all the time with Amy. Amy was trained and conditioned by a group called the Temple Set Illuminati. And Michael Aquino. I think the only people more jealous of me than Michael Aquino and Antoine LaVey are probably Tom Cruise and Dave Miscavige and the entire history of the Mormon presidency, period, and the Quorum of the 12. Yeah. And then the Vatican. Oh yeah, I forgot about Pope Lippy the Lion and Hardy Har Har. Yeah, oh my, yes. God damn, get in line. Next in line, you got to show me how to barbecue the turkey, man. You got to show me how to barbecue the turkey. That's some good stuff, yo. Isn't it though? Yeah, I like Rudy's barbecues. Hey, you don't like, well, you'll like mine, and I'll show you how. Share, care, given, course, need, built, last. What are you not proverbsing about the faithful psalms there? What are you not proverbsing about the faithful psalms? What is wrong with you? Why are you people crazy? Oh, Lorenzo Lamas looks good for an old fart. Yes, he does. You look marvelous, wonderful, marvelous. Horror, saludos, my darlings. Hold this while I tango. That was Fernando Lamas. That was his dad. And one of the ladies in Hollywood got all mad when Billy Crystal did that. She goes, "That was a huge compliment when he said that to us. You look marvelous." So now they're all making fun of it. It's like, yeah, like Eddie Lamar. It's Headley. She got all mad at Mel Brooks on that one. She was pissed at him. Don't take yourself too seriously, man. Yeah, guys, I'm the Messiah, and I don't take myself too seriously. And I'm gorgeous, protecting, kind, strong, humble. Just describe me if averages. You just don't stop. Oh, look, it's this little Jenny Lenny from the block. Yeah, there she is. Isn't she cute? Yeah, that's old Max and Emmy's mom. That's Max and Emmy's mother. Yeah. Think she'll ever settle down and guys, we put up those tube rails and all that stuff, right? And there's no need in having to settle down with a guy who likes a 50-acre square radius for his whole life. Sunrise, sunset, what you're born with is what you get. I don't know just what is real. All I know, it's Tony Williams, right? A rose must remain with the sun in the sun and the rain. What's lovely promise won't come true. For each his own, for each his own. I think they probably used Miss Lopez as, the main Temple Set Illuminati mindfuck, because you'll never get this. It's like, get what? You'll never get that. The only thing I'm concerned with is everybody living the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer, so we can all faithfully love one another. Right? Right, Tommy? Right, Tammy? Tammy Cruz, right, Tammy Cruz? Oh, look, it's a golden statue. And they made him the big fool of the year. Okay. You should not be business partners with people that come into a domicile where I'm trying to live with ill intent and up to no good. Because then you'll do stupid propaganda bullshit like this. And you'll never be remembered as the guy from the book of Revelation. But that's okay. Because the AI is getting better, my psychic powers and abilities are getting better. So all people that have come in to headfuck me, that have business ties to the Simple Set Illuminati, tonight I'm going to put on my pink bunny suit, and I'm going to come up to your bed, and I'm going to kneel down on the floor like I'm going to pray like I'm Joseph Smith, but I'm not. I'm going to poke you in the shoulder. I'm going to go, "You're a meanie. You're a meanie. You're a meanie. You smell of beef and cheese. You smell of diet pills and rowing your weight off your body. You're a meanie. No Michael Robo the Shore. You're a meanie Cabrini Green housing projects that never goes away in Chicago. You're the reason why Elvis has to sing sad songs about children and tribalism. You're a meanie. Nobody likes you. Keep doing things for money because it makes you feel important. Shaking your faker moneymaker, you're a meanie." I won't do that. I can't back that up. If you do it, you're doing it to yourself and you're just feeling guilty. But, my friends all say that you're deceiving me. Things are going on that I don't see. I pay them no mind. I love you so. And if you're guilty, well, I just don't want to know. But if the shoe fits in, wear it. If your mind hurts, then bear it. Oh, wow, they're coming up with a conscience there. Jeffrey Hinton, Artificial General Intelligence. A conscience for the guilty. Well, it's your technology. We're going to make it the way you want it. Have no limitations? Yay. Your rights begin where mine end? That's not true. We all are given life by the infinite glory of grace. Okay, so stand up for your right. Okay, guys? I love you. All right. What is this stuff? I have no idea. It's some kind of stupid manipulation, make-believe money. They're crazy. I love them, but they're wackadoodles. Okay, peace.